You should never have a problem with trusting yourself, boo. Yourself is all you have. So if you don't like it, you always have the right to move on. What's up, cousins? My name is Simone J. Cohen, and you are now listening to the House of Bougie. I hope everyone had a great week or a great weekend, and let's hop right on in. I'm doing well, of course. Tons of excitement. Got big things going on for this season, and I hope to see you soon with another one. So let's get on to this ghetto news. So we have a whole girl lineup. And first we're going to start off with Lizzo. So Lizzo dropped her new single with Cardi. It's called The Rumors. And since then, Lizzo has gotten a lot of backlash with her chosen lyrics and also how the music video is. Now, me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with the music video. It had a lot of great visuals. It did it was very Hercules theme, excuse me. So with it being very Hercules and Zeus theme, I feel like it was a great choice. Their outfits were stunning, great. Lizzo was wearing different headpieces as long as with Cardi. I seen that there were plus size models in the music video. There were plus size dancers. She showed a lot of her presentation very well. Cardi, of course she was pregnant in the music video. She looks good. I like how she was sitting on the throne with the little scroll. And the rumors are true. If you believe that all those rumors were true, something is wrong with you. They definitely was just saying that just to get you off their ass. But my opinion with her choosing those lyrics, if you are bothered by these lyrics, you're just not a fan, or, that just bother you, you need to get over it, because Lizzo's here to stay. Lizzo's here to make great music. I love how she made pointers. She was saying how, you thought I was ratchet with my ass hanging out. Wait till they let me out the house. I love it. Love it. Love the lyrics. It's very woman empowering, very big girl empowering, and we need something like that, because we're tired of seeing the stereotypical of a woman has to be curvy, a woman has to be slim to be in this industry. And I want to say a day ago, Lizzo was on Instagram and she was saying, similar to what I'm saying about rumors, and people were just coming for her neck, and she got kind of emotional on live, which is nothing wrong with that. But to Lizzo herself, baby girl, you are so talented. You are making a killer in this industry. You're opening up waves, and you're creating a new wave, and you're opening up as many doors so people come after you. You're doing a great job. So don't act like, don't feel like you're just pressured and people are trying to put you in the closet, because you are doing amazing. Next topic, we're going to talk about the single Jada. What's going on? So on Instagram, I have been seeing Miss Jada Chives. Miss Jada Chives is going wild. Like, she had a crazy night. Still kept it classy. She looked good. She was in her juice, however you say it, tracksuit with the shorts, a little Louis bag. Hair was done by Eric and Tay, of course. She looks good. But there was a clip of her circling around about her, she was like dancing. Like, she was just giving the girls like single energy. My thoughts is, you know how people make so much money to where they don't have to tell you what's going on. My opinion is, I don't think she's single. A lot of people are like, oh, I love the single Jada. Let's break up with your dude and become a single Jada. I'm like, Jada's not single. You notice how every time Lil Baby has something, she goes to it, and every time she has something, Lil Baby goes to that. No, you probably don't see them at the event, but if you put two and two together and you look at each one in the story, they're both supporting each other. Do I think they're still together? Maybe, maybe not. But do I feel as though they're great co-parents? Yes, the hell they are. So all I'm saying is, just congratulate her on her happiness. People don't have to be happy to be single. But we're gonna talk about Bia. So Bia recently went to the Bottega store, and the clerk was like, "There, we don't have any Bottegas. We don't have none of the Bottegas," simply because her song influenced so many people. They sold out, y'all. Bia is selling out Bottega. You might as well make her an influencer at this point. Put her on one of y'all magazines. Because she really put y'all on when she was like, Fendi on my body, but my feet is in Bodega. That went crazy. She sold out a whole store, girl. Congrats to you. And then, lastly, we're going to talk about Carly Rae fans. So recently, Carly has been performing on stage. Remember, she performed at Rolling Loud, and her audience was like crickets. Her audience was just staring at her. And that happened a lot lately in the past, but recently her crowd has been going crazy. Ever since she's been performing at the Rolling Loud, her fans have just been cheering, going crazy. I love to see the energy. I love to see an artist grow. Keep doing what you're doing, sis, because you're doing it right. That's it for Ghetto News, you guys. Hope to see you guys with another one. Of course, you guys got more tea for me. Send me all of that. But we're going to hop right on into this story time of my crackhead coworker. Yes, I said it, my crackhead coworker. If you want to know, stay tuned.
I know that you're drunk. Tell me what you want after this club. You know I get nasty. Don't Uber right at my house, call a taxi. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your
Okay, so this story time is gonna be juicy, crazy, entertaining, but also what? So we're gonna start off with the call center job. I remember I told you guys, I want to say in the last season or beginning of the last season, that I worked at this crazy call center where fights used to happen. People used to get locked up. People used to be smoking weed in the parking lot. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was unprofessional as hell. So this is one of the stories that I've been dying for y'all to hear. So first, we're gonna hop on into when I was working at the call center. They moved me to a different project. It was like in the middle of the floor, and there was this girl that they placed me by. It was the only seat available on the row. I didn't mind because, I didn't know everybody. I knew some people on the row, but not everyone. So me and her have not really officially met. We met during our training class, but that was about it. So I will describe the girl to you. So the girl was super skinny. She had this pink bob. It was not laid. That shit was crusty as hell. Very skinny. She was an oddly shaded brown. Like, you know how you do drugs and your skin starts to change? That was her. And you could tell like she was on something. It's just the way how she was. And she had piercings on her face. So yeah. So my first day, they placed her by me. Sometimes I would help her with her setup on her customers' bundles, increase their speed, yada, yada, yada. If she needed help, I would help her. Because, we all working together on this project. No one wants to fail. So I'm helping her sometimes. She's constantly coming in high. Constantly coming in high on something. Constantly loud. Constantly gossiping. Now, mind you, I was cool with everyone around me. It's the call center, so it's mostly women. So we were all cool with each other, but she would constantly come in high and loud. And was not really dialing anyone, wasn't really on the phone. But that wasn't really my concern. But what kind of pissed me off was she would come in and she would always be like, can I use some perfume? Do you have any perfume? Do you have any scented lotion? All because she didn't want to smell like weed. As women, we help each other out. I understand that, I wouldn't want anyone to do my friend like that. So, of course, I would give her, any scented lotion I had on me, any body spray, just so she wouldn't get caught. Because she was a single mom. So I gave her that. But it was a constant thing. She kept coming in high. She kept coming in loud, ghetto. And I kept giving her lotion. So one time, we were chopping it up and we were talking. And she was telling us how her boyfriend was on the phone with this girl at her apartment. And she was saying how he ran into the bathroom and answered a phone call because his phone kept ringing. And she was like, he wanted to tell me who it was. So I ran with his phone. And when I answered the phone, it was this girl. And he was saying it was his sister. And I had said, so what happened? She was like, I went downstairs and I bust the windows out his car. I said, you joking, right? Because I'm like, you joking. She like, nah, I bust that nigga window out his car. Like, now I gotta pay for his window. Like, he not letting up on me, gotten to pay for his window. I'm supposed to be his girl. And he's somewhere cheating on me with women. I said, well, just do what you gotta do, sis. And she was saying, like, how she didn't have it and how, she was just like, with this job, we work these crazy hours and don't get paid a lot. And I was like, yeah, we all got real bills, but, just try to take accountability. So a few days after she busted the window out, we didn't really see her. She really was coming to work off and on. The day she would come to work, she would come super high. And when I got tired of her asking for lotion, I literally did not bring anything on my desk. Like, she made it to where I didn't want to bring anything in the building and sit it in my desk because sometimes she wouldn't even ask. I would go to the bathroom and literally my lotion is in her hand. Why are you using my lotion or my perfume? So she was kind of annoying me. And then she was still being loud and ghetto. And our supervisor just had to come over there and be like, hey, like, was everything okay? Because, mind you, we can't be loud and ghetto on these phones. What are you doing? So when she came to work, I want to say, like, she stayed at the beginning. And she was just, like, really toe up. Like, she was toe up. Her wig was, like, wasn't even fully on. Like, she wasn't even wearing any makeup and all this extra stuff. And she was saying how, I need to go home. And we was like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? She was like, no, my son is having behavior problems and I'm just a single mom. My mother's not helping. And I was like, you could enroll him into a after school program, since we get off at a certain time and, someone just get him at 7:00 because they close at 7:00. And she was like, yeah, that's a good idea, but I'm going to just ask, can I go on a leave because I really need to take care of this. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. Like, go ask him. Like, I encouraged her to ask for a leave because, she's a single parent. So they approved her leave and we didn't see her. She, like, left, like, that same day. She fucking left, like, literally. And a few weeks passed by. We didn't hear from her. So I'm like, oh, okay, they probably fire her. Because sometimes when you go on a leave, that call center will literally fire you and be like, oh, you're not coming to work? Like, oh, okay, fired. So there's something circling around the call center saying that there's this huge fight. Like, people got the fight on video. Me, I'm like, that's some ghetto ass shit. Don't show me that shit. I'm at work. I said in my head because I always want to be polite. But I kept hearing it, and I kept hearing whispers about like someone got to fighting. And I asked one of my coworkers. She's like my mom coworker. She's very older than me. I said, okay, what's up with Crackhead and this fight? She's like, you didn't see it? I'm like, what's going on? She's like, she was like, so Crackhead was, how she